Here with me is Mr. David. Did you enjoy the match?
Yeah, I enjoyed it way better than the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace one. I didn't feel like falling asleep. It was a very entertaining match.
What was your reaction after the goal?
Well, the goal, of course, Arsenal are corner FC. So, of course, before the goal, I saw that it was the corner. I was like, okay, yeah, this is the Arsenal first goal because they have shown that they are very, very good at taking corners. Most of their, even if they can't score from open play, they'll find a way to score from a corner. They call themselves, we call them corner FC for a reason. So, of course, they scored the goal, and the goal was down to Arsenal's set piece proficiency and also an error from the goalkeeper, from Manchester United's goalkeeper. See, when the ball comes into that area is supposed to be your territory, your zone. You're supposed to command the ball in that area. Anybody that comes into that zone is supposed to be yours. You have the height, you have the arms, and the rest. You're not supposed to be easily bullied. But then he didn't create space for himself. He allowed himself to be easily pushed off by the ball by Saliba. And if he made a convincing challenge to get the ball and Saliba pushed him, it should have been a foul. But no, instead of him to punch it, he palmed it away. Like, bro, is this volleyball? This is football. This is not volleyball. So, of course, yeah, the goal had a slice of fortune about it. But well, if you don't take the corner, if you're not good at corners, if you're not there to score them, then of course, the goal won't come. So yeah.
What's your take on the two teams' new signings? How are you going to rate their performance so far?
Victor Gokres, Victor Groceries. 0 goals, 0 assists, 4/9 completed passes, 0 successful dribbles, 0 key passes, hooked after 60 minutes. There's nothing I can say, and that was a dreadful performance. But then you look at Cunha, Matheus Cunha is a baller, like very beautiful player. Then Mbumbo played very, very well. Although he was a bit limited with the introduction of Ahmad, because of course, while we have two left-footed players in the right zone of the field, they were getting into each other's way sometimes. And which other new signing was there? Benjamin Sesko. Sesko at least created a chance. We can't say that for Victor Gyökeres. But yeah, it was Sesko. I don't know why he didn't start the match. His presence would have been needed earlier in the match when Manchester United were on top. Manchester United were on top for basically the whole match. And Madueke, well, of course, our rapper, he just came to show us the new fit, the new shirt. At least look at how I look in this new shirt. So yeah, Madueke, I don't know why. Look, as a Chelsea fan, I'm glad Arsenal 2 came off our hands, to be very honest. But looking from an Arsenal point of view, you are not supposed to have signed Madueke. You are supposed to have signed Eberechi instead. As that guy would have been a better substitute for Martinelli. Because Martinelli disappointed us all. Because all football fans were waiting for Martinelli to achieve his potential. Because Klopp once called him the talent of the century. And we also thought that, yeah, he's Brazilian. But when I see Martinelli play, I'm like, is he Brazilian? Like, I can't believe he's Brazilian. Like, okay, if he's Brazilian, I think he went to private school in Brazil, not public school. He didn't play on the street. He played in like pristine field. So he's not a street footballer. I can't believe he's Brazilian. So that's a lot of things. So we need a you need a replacement for Martinelli. Or football needs a replacement for Martinelli when he does his brain farts. And Saka, what can I say? Saka, I expected him to, although he has been off form for a very long time. Since November, he has only had one goal contribution in the league. And in the last 2 seasons, he has only had 6 non-penalty goals in the league. So it's been bad for him, but he has been overplayed. He has been overused. There's no replacement for him. Who do they want to put for him? Madueke? No. You need replacements for your 2 wingers. And yeah, Manchester United, the new signings were good. and all they needed was that they didn't have a box threat. Sheshko could have provided that. Because how you put Mount as number 9, for God's sake, Mount can't give you anything. There was even a time Mount wanted to play a crossfield pass. I'm like, as he wanted to, as he took his leg and he wanted to achieve that, as he wanted to play the crossfield pass, I was like, bro, you don't have the technique for that. I watched you for years at Chelsea. You are not that guy. Like, you aren't that guy. So, but yeah, Manchester United's new signings impressed me. Arsenal's own, not so much. They had to turn to Havertz, and Havertz is a donkey. So, of course. So, but Arsenal, they showed that they are good defending. Although this was just due to Manchester United's lack of finishing, but Arsenal will have better performances as the season goes. It just Victor Gokaras needs to just look at himself as a player, work on everything: strength, shooting, build up play, hold up, everything. He just needs to work on everything. And if it comes good, well, it's good for football. If it comes good. But of course, if it doesn't come good, I'll laugh at Arsenal, of course. I'm a Chelsea fan. What do you expect? I bounce Arsenal.
I know you're an Arsenal hater. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much.